Let me see. Let me see. Um, Prime Minister Eroll W. Barrow died at his residence today, the government announced. He was 67 years old. The cause of his death was not announced. Relatives have reported that Mr. Barrow had been in poor health for some time, officials say. Deputy Prime Minister Erskine Lloyd Sandford, Minister of Education and Leader of the House of Assembly, was sworn in as Mr. Barrow's successor by Governor General Sir Hugh Springer, who represented the British Crown in this Commonwealth nation. Mr. Barrow, a British educated lawyer and navigation Mr. Barrow, a British educated lawyer and a navigations officer in the Royal Air Force during World War II, led this island, the easternmost of the windward chain in the Caribbean, to independence from Britain in November 1966. He was first elected to office in 1951 as a member of the Barbados Labour Party, or the BLP, but resigned from the party in 1955 to form his own Democratic Labour Party, or DLP. In 1961, it gained a majority and Mr. Barrow became Premier of a pre-independence Home Rule administration. As Prime Minister after independence, he put forward ambitious development programs for the island, diversifying an economy whose mainstays were sugarcane and tourism. He was also a vigorous supporter of pan-Caribbean movements, advocating that Barbados look towards neighbors in the hemisphere rather than Europe. He governed Barbados for 3 consecutive terms before he was defeated in September 1976 by the Barbados Labour Party, led by Tom Adams. However, he returned to office in May 1986, defeating Bernard St. John, when the Democratic Labour Party won 24 out of 27 seats in the House of Assembly. He is survived by his wife, Caroline, the daughter of an Espanola priest from Montclair, New Jersey, and 2 children, Leslie and David Barrow. So Caroline Barrow, Leslie Barrow, and David Barrow. Anyway, that is the nightly news, or the afternoon news. It's now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I do hope you enjoyed. I do hope you learned something. I'm actually going to hang up my clothes, but I'm going to do another one quickly, another Barbados one. Yes, on a Barbados holiday. Who could have thought? But tomorrow's probably, I'm not even going to jinx it. I'm not even going to jinx it because I've been looking for it for a long time, but I have not found it. But it's the sugar economy of Cuba, 1959 to 1991, and how the great stagnation of Cuba actually happened because of the sugarcane industry, and that was kind of all Cuba had, and they were kind of exporting revolution at a high cost too, so the trade deficit was enormous. But anyway, with that being said, I do hope you enjoy, I do hope you learn something, and until next time, learn something, stay safe, sanitize, and do stuff. Be safe. Learn something, of course. Bye.